Check, check. Check, check. Check. I guess I shouldn't start my first stream with music that's not YouTube friendly. Obviously. Obviously. Does Spotify have YouTube safe music? It's got to, right? Why is Spotify not opening? Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go to the game board. It is 4:06. Time for a little Triv101. Dun, 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 dun. My name's Dustin. I'll be your host. This is the game board. I was just testing it out. Let's do a test question here. See if this works. So the goal is to go down to 0, like in darts. You choose whatever number you want. You can go for a single, double, or a triple, kind of like darts. We'll start a new game, but here's a test question. So say we're at 81 points. We need to get down to, like, you could win from 60. It's pretty tough to win from 60, but it's possible. So let's go down to 60. We'll go for a 777. We'll give us 21 points down to 60. I know that's a lot of math, but we'll figure it out as we go. Name a piece of information that's on every menu. Right? Okay, so you can kind of get it. So we've got the name of the restaurant. You got to have pricing. You got to have the type of food, drinks, telephone number, all that kind of stuff. Now, the rank, it's survey style questions, you know. So whoever says whatever answer is stated the most, that's what we're going for. And then second and then third. So if you want to do the top 3 answers, you can get the full points. Now you can take the points at any time. Okay? Anyways, I'm just explaining it out so we have some documentation of it. Okay, so let's say the name of the restaurant prices. Okay, so I'm already screwing the proverbial. I'm not going to say. So we get it wrong. Names of the dishes, name of the business. So I said the name of the restaurant, business, same. That would be the third answer. Obviously not the first answer, so I get it wrong. We go to the next team. Okay, does this make sense? So if you want to play, you can, in the chat, just start playing along. I'll get you a team eventually. But for the meantime, let's just play this test out. This is the first time that I've really figured out a whole game. So hopefully we get some people playing along. I'll just start going until people start chatting in the chat. Feel free to start. Here we go, 18 points. Something that would be hard to do if you didn't have a mouth. Something that would be, okay, you couldn't talk, you couldn't breathe. You couldn't Gab to your neighbors over the fence. Whistle. Okay. Number one answer, we're going to say talk. Eat. Wrong. I'm not doing very well. Talk, kiss. Okay. Makes sense? Wrong. Here we go. If you guys are ready to play, just start chatting in the chat box. Until then, I'm going to try and get one of these test teams down to 0. 7. Name the worst thing to criticize your mother-in-law for. First thing that comes to my mind is cooking. So I'm going to say that. Yep. So 7 points. Do I want to take 7? I'm trying to get down to at least 60 so I can potentially triple out. So I need a couple more. Criticize her her weight, her smell, her hair, her daughter. I just got to take the points. Parenting appearance. It was too risky. There's no way I was getting parenting. I didn't even say that. Okay, so I'll take the points. 74. Here we go. Test 2. Let's go for some big points. Get down into the going out range. Name a word or short phrase that begins with the word high. Word or short phrase that begins with the word high. High school is my first thought. High, high in protein, high tops like shoes. High school. Okay. Number 1 we got. Number 2 is not so obvious. High. If you guys can help me out in the chat, that would be nice. High. I'll give you guys a second. I know that there's a tiny bit of a delay on YouTube here, so I'll give you 20 seconds or something to start chatting. Okay, I can't figure it out, so take the points. High five. What am I? Didn't even think about high five. High roller. Okay, that's all right. 20 points is good. We're on our way down to 0. Test 1. We're still in the test game. I'll play a few games here today. We're still figuring this YouTube streaming out, so if you have any feedback or whatever, just chat about it. Here we go. What's a term for someone who thinks very highly of themselves? Themselves or themselves? Okay. Stuck up. A prude. Self-centered. I'm going to say self-centered for number 1. A know-it-all. This is hard with one person, so ideally we get some teams going so you can chat it out. I find when people chat it out, because it's all a survey, right? So it's the number 1, what people think the most. Most people, one person can't really even play this game by themselves. I can do it for testing, but we need teams. You need to talk it out to really do a thorough job. But of course, one person could do it, as I am. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say self-centered. Conceited. Conceited. See, I didn't even say that one. One of you guys probably knew that. Get on there. Get on the chat. We're still in the test game. Once we get a few players going, then I can put you in the teams. And yeah, one day, this is just a test stream, but eventually give away some prizes. I've got lots of downloadable games on the website, fatcityentertainment.com. You can also watch this. If you're not on YouTube right now, you can watch this right on our website. Okay. Wrong. Arrogant, cocky. Okay. Way off on that one. Test 1, 2. How many times does the average person let a phone ring before answering it? Okay, this one we can figure out. If you guys have any input, please go into the YouTube chat box. For me, like, even one is annoying. Who lets their phone ring? Put it on vibrate, silent, just don't answer. Who's answering? Could you imagine just being at a busy place and it goes bring, bring? Sometimes that happens. It's ridiculous. I'm going to say the average person, though, is going to say 3. I got to think. And then probably the second is 2. So if I get the first one, I'm almost definitely going to the second one. And then the third one could be something like 4 or 5, maybe 1. Anyways, let's start with number 1. I'm saying 3, 2. Damn it, I'm not doing well today. Wrong answer. 3 and then 5. So I would have had all 3, but I got those backwards. These are survey style questions. So you can answer questions. I'll let you know how to do that later on. But we can get you answering surveys for future questions in Triv101. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Dustin. Sometimes I go by Buckaroony when I'm playing games or streaming. Okay, wrong answer. We're slowly getting down here. Test 1. If you guys want to play along, go ahead in the chat. Test 1 is going to do, let's go for 18 points again. Name a food that is hard to keep your face clean while eating. Okay, my first thought is spaghetti. My second thought is ice cream. And then you can go a lot of ways from there. So, pizza, popcorn. I'd like anything I eat is going all over me. So it's hard to say exactly. But I'm going to go ahead and say spaghetti for number 1. Ice cream, that's what I said for number 2. I'm not doing well here. Ribs, spaghetti was 3rd. Ribs, yeah, okay. This is why I need you guys to talk it out. Hopefully we get some chatters and some people subscribing. Here we go. Test 2. Let's go 16. Name a way a kid might get around town. Bicycle, bus, their feet. Right? Does anybody else have some input? I'm going to say, well, I got to think about this. Skateboard, roller skates, scooters. I use a skateboard. I use an electric skateboard. It's the best. I'm not a kid, though. I'm a grown man. That's what I keep telling myself. All right. Unless anybody has any better suggestions, we are going with bicycle. Correctamundo. All right, we got 16 points. Do we go for number 2? I think number 2, personally, has got to be, oh, what about their parents? Oh, I didn't even think about that. See, this is why we got to talk this out, guys. Let's not rush. Bike. Parents, bus. Parents or bus? Feet. Walking. Those are all too tough. I think I got to take the points because I got like only a 33% chance of getting this next one. I'm going to take the points. Playing it smart. Bus and then parents. That's what I would have said. Oh, I should have gone for it. 33% chance, and I would have got 48. Damn, I should have done it. I should have done it. No guts, no glory. If you guys want to play along in the YouTube chat. Here we go. Test number 2 is running away with this game. 18 points. Name the age at which a man may get thick around the middle. Well, for me, it is obviously 35. 40. 40. Let's get down here. Name a flower that comes in different colors. Roses, lilies, Gerbers. I'm going to say roses. Okay, correct. 20 points. Do I want to go for number 2? Again, we're going for 0. First team to get down to 0, like in darts, is the winner. Survey style trivia. If you want to play along in the chat. We got one. I got to take the points. I got to start moving. Orchid, tulip. All right. Test number 1 is falling behind. So we need a big play. Let's go for 20. Name a breed of dog that would never scare away a burglar. My first thought is going to be a Chihuahua. When I was a kid, we grew up having Shih Tzus, so maybe Shih Tzus. Chihuahuas are yappy, and there's like half breeds that are huge too. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's go with Chihuahua. Again, this is survey style, so it's not what is correct, it's what people say. So if you guys have a vote, please put it in the chat. Chihuahua is correct. Can we go for number 2? Shih Tzu was my immediate thought. What else is there? A wiener dog? Maybe a wiener dog. I got to take the points. This other team is getting away with it. So, oh, I need to catch up. So you got to go. Oh, it's so hard. I need people to chat this out with. Okay, let's take the points. I can't think of another one. Shih Tzu, damn it. Why don't I just trust myself? Poodle, probably wouldn't have got poodle. But I could have got another 20 points. That's all right. Net positive, here we go. Test 2. So we can win with the double 16 over here. So we better do it. Going for the win. What Thanksgiving dish would do the least damage if thrown at you in a food fight? Probably mashed potatoes, right? Stuffing is pretty soft too, though. Could have like a hard crouton in there, though. All right, we're going with mashed potatoes. Number 1 answer. Turkey. What are you talking about? This is a survey style, so you got to think what people are going to say the most, even if it doesn't make sense sometimes. What is the average North American person going to say? I'll let you guys know later on in the game, in the show, in the stream, how to answer some of the survey questions. In the meantime, feel free to play along in the chat. Wrong. Stuffing. Stuffing was ahead of mashed potatoes. Look at that. Wouldn't have even got to. All right. We can do a triple 18 for the win. Name a place on your body that you can't scratch when it aches. Place on your body you can't scratch when it or itches, sorry. Like the only thing I can think of is the back. Like the middle of the back is kind of hard to get to. What else is there? My brain? I can't scratch that. It's hard to do anything in the groin region when you're in public. Okay, let's say back, middle of the back. Anybody else have a better guess? Here we go. Back. Okay, got it. All right, we're catching up. Number 2 answer is not obvious, so I'm just going to take the points. But it was the butt. Nice. And then foot. Yeah, I guess if you're out of shape, then a foot doesn't work so well. All right, we're catching up. If anyone wants to get in on the next game, you just let me know in the chat. Okay, double 16 for the win. Name a quality that's important in a friend and even more important in a spouse. Quality that's important in a friend, even more important in a spouse. Okay, well, like my first thought is trust. But like you just want to have fun too. It's nothing intimate because it's just a friend. More important is, well, I got to say trust. Number 1 answer. All right, trustworthiness. It's a nice word. Is there a hyphen in that word? There should be. I don't know. Okay, I got number 1. Can we go for the win for second? We better go for it. Name a quality that's important in a friend, even more important than a spouse. After trust, like honesty, but that's kind of like trust. Is that different? What do you got? Shout it out in the chat. Quality that's important in a friend, even more important in a spouse. Honesty, I guess. Going for the win in honesty, fun, communication, honesty. Here we go for the win. Sense of humor. Oh, crap, I should have got that one. All right, we did not win. We got it wrong. Again, so if you get it wrong, you're going to lose whatever points. So that's what you're going for if you want to go for the next one. Kindness, sense of humor. Okay, test number 1. Could have come from behind for the win. Here we go. 18. Something a germaphobe would refuse to do on a date. We need a double for the win. Coming from behind. Something a germaphobe would refuse to do on a date. My first thought is kiss. My second thought is hold hands. My third thought is have sex. I'm surprised that was the third thought. You would think that would have been number 1 or number 2, but it wasn't. I guess I'm growing up, or I just need more friends. I think next time before I do a stream, I'm going, this is the test stream. We're still on test 1. So if you guys want to play along, do it in the chat. But in the future, I will get people on the call. We'll get Discords going so you can chat. But that's, we got to build this up first. We got to get people doing it in the chat, and then we'll get people on the call, and we'll take it from there. And then we'll get some prizes. Maybe I should start with prizes to get more people out here. But in the meantime, just play in the chat. Here we go. Germaphobe would refuse to go do on a date. My number one thought, unless somebody wants to tell me otherwise, is kiss. So I'm going with kiss. Here we go. All right. For the win, number 2 has got to be hold hands or share food or have sex. Again, this is surveys, what most people would say. We're going with hold hands. Here we go for the win. Oh, baby. Taking the points. Shake hands was third. Shake hands? Who shakes hands on a date? All right. There we go. That is the game. Test number 1 wins. Okay, does anybody in the chat want to play? I think what I'll do, if I don't get anybody, I don't think so. So what we're going to do is just set up a new game. It's going to be your host, Dustin, Dusty. I like Dusty. And then we're going to go with chat. Dusty v chat. And if nobody's chatting, which is what the case so far, whatever, this is still my test game, then I'll just answer for you. Okay? And let's start with Triv101. We'll start with 100 points. We could do like 10,000? No, let's go with 101 for now. Okay, ready? Full screen. This is a free game to play. If anyone wants to go to fatcityentertainment.com, you can play the free version, or I've got the premium version here, which has extra questions. But there's free. You guys can play a whole game for free at home whenever you like. Host it yourself. Works great on Zoom. Go to fatcityentertainment.com. That is the sponsor. That is my website. And I'm Dusty. Here we go. All right. I put my name first, so I will go first. I'm going to go for 20. Here we go. Someone Big Bird might invite to his birthday party. Well, everybody knows that Big Bird's best buddy in the whole world. Should I say it? Should I let you guys guess? Well, I mean, it's my turn, so I'm going to go. Everyone knows it's Snuffleupagus. Correct. So I got 20 points. Number 2 is not as obvious. Big Bird. I mean, Oscar the Grouch is grouchy, so no. Elmo. This is survey style answers, so it's what the most people have said. We got Elmo. We got Bert and Ernie. I think I'm just going to take the points. Get a little lead going. My guess, if I would have taken it, would be Elmo. It was Oscar. Look at that. Oscar, okay. Good thing I didn't do it. All right, chat. What do you want to go for? What's your number? I think you want to do 17. Get to an even. Something politicians always say they'll improve. Again, play along in the chat if you're just joining. Something politicians say they'll always say they'll improve. It's got to be taxes, healthcare, infrastructure, jobs. There's a lot of options there, actually. Healthcare or taxes. I'm going to say taxes. That just makes sense. For the most people would say taxes for number 1. If we get that, then we can talk about number 2. But for now, it's moot. Chat, unless you have something else to say, we're going with taxes. Got it. All right. Do you want to go for 2? What would the next one be, if so? Taxes, healthcare. Healthcare just seems obvious to me. But it could be something else that I'm not thinking of because I'm only one person. Healthcare or schools, education, roads. All right, we got to go with healthcare. You guys are going for it. I've made the executive decision. Budget deficit. Ah. Would you have said that? No. Wrong. Healthcare was number 3. These are survey style questions, so if you have a problem with the answer, take it up with the majority of people. All right, Dusty's in the lead. I want to even up my, because you can go out once you get even numbers. Well, you could triple out too. I know in darts sometimes they only do double out, but this is not actual darts. This is Triv101, and it is. I like when people can triple out for the win because it's really hard to get a triple. Let's go 17. Name a drink you get at the cafe that most people can't make at home. Okay, well, you can make coffee at home, obviously. You can't make a latte or a cappuccino or maybe a smoothie. Mocha frappuccino. I'm going to go with, because you need to froth the milk. I'm thinking of the espresso machine specifically, because most people aren't frothing the milk for a latte or cappuccino. Now, what would more people say, a latte or a cappuccino? Latte is more popular than cappuccinos. Here, though, this is North American questions. I'll let you know that right now. That's the majority of people answering these survey style questions. Okay, play along in the chat if you have a better answer, but if nobody says anything, we are going with a latte. Check. Okay. Um, go for two. Well, I mean, it was only those two things that seemed obvious to me. So I got to say cappuccino's number two. We're going for two. Cappuccino. Here we go. Cappuccino. Can we push it for three? This would be a commanding lead. No. It's probably a smoothie or a mocha or a caramel pumpkin spice latte frappuccino. Take the points. Mocha, look at that. All right, chat, what do you want to do? You guys are falling behind. You guys kind of suck. That's okay. We're just testing this out once again. Like I said, next time around, I'll probably get some people on the line so we can guarantee some players. I wanted to play with the chat, but I didn't know how I was going to go. This is the first time that I've been doing it. I'm happy that there's some people watching. We're not to the point where people are subscribing and chatting, though. That's okay. We'll get there. Here we go. Chat. You guys are going for 20. You need to get some points on the board. Something that has strings on it. I'm not going to tell you what the first thought that I had was. Let's see here. Uh, strings on it. We got guitar. That's got to be number one, or a violin. Shoe strings. What else? Like a marionette or a puppet or a talking doll would have a string. Okay, let's go with guitar. Unless somebody else has a better idea. Number one, answer. Number two wasn't so obvious. Oh, what? Shoes, right? Shoes got to be number two. Going for it. Puppet. Who says a puppet over some shoes? It's got to be third, but I got it wrong. Violin, okay. Something that has strings on it. Why isn't that shoes? Strings in it? Is that why? Maybe. Okay. You guys not doing so great. Here we go. Dusty needs, so you can go out with a double or a triple if you have enough, but I don't think double or triple anything makes 47. I know it doesn't. So I got to even it up first. Let's go for 17. Tell me a girl's name that begins with S. I'll give you guys a second to think about it, though it is my turn. My first thought is Sally. Just a nice basic name, not basic, but I mean like common. What would the most people say for number one answer? Sally. All right, my next guesses are Sue, Samantha, Suzanne, Stephanie. Okay, unless somebody has a better idea, I'm going with Sally for number one answer. Sarah, I didn't even say Sarah. This is why we got to talk it out, people. Okay, here we go. Next answer. Oops. Well, we got it wrong, so I'm just going to get it wrong. Samantha, Susan. Yeah, okay. These are North American answers. I'll let you know that right now. That's just the majority of the people that use our website and have done the surveys. There we go. Wrong. All right, chat. You got to make a move here. Go for 19. Something a knight needs for a jousting match. You can play along in the YouTube chat. Okay, we've got a sword, a poker. What do you call those? A jousting sword? What do you poke the other dude with? Uh, Number 2, horse. Number 3 is some sort of armor. Right? Does anyone disagree with the order that I've said? Because you got to go in the right order. Number 1 answer is a poker sword. Horse. Ah, crap. You guys are really bad at this. Wrong. Sword. Armor. Canadian spelling. I love it. All right. Dusty is running away with this. Dusty's going to try 17 one more time. Something that happens to people when they get embarrassed. Okay. So for me, again, this is just surveys, so whoever or whatever the most popular answer is number 1. Me, I just pee my pants right off the bat. But I'm going to say that most people will blush, cry, run away. Chat, what do you think? Oh, this is for me, but let's go with blush. That makes the most sense. Here we go. Okay, number 1. Well, I just needed to get down to 30, so I think I'm going to stop right there. If I was to go fourth, I would say cry. Taking the points. Cry and sweat. I could have got another 17 points, but that's all right. Now I'm at a nice even 30. Looking good. Chat, falling way behind. You need some points. Going for number 20. Something that can be stuffed. What do you got? What do you got for me? My first thought is a turkey. You guys seen that YouTube video? Are we allowed to watch other YouTube videos on YouTube? Probably. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm not 100% sure. Where they're playing Family Feud and the guy just keeps saying turkey. Something that can be stuffed. Going with turkey. Number 2 has got to be a stuffed animal, right? Yep, you guys are going for it. Animals, stuffed animals, nice. Number 3, do you want to go for a triple? 60 points? I think you got to take the points. That's pretty good. 40 points? Yeah. Pillows. That would have been hard to guess. All right, you're catching up. But I'm about to go for the win with the triple or double 15. Something a woman would hate to have the same as someone else. Some of these questions, I'm not going to lie, are a little antiquated, but, women still do exist, so that's fine. Here we go. Something a woman would hate to have as someone, same like dress, hairstyle, boyfriend, husband. Ooh, now we're on to something. You guys got a guess? Play in the chat. We're gonna go with boyfriend or spouse or significant other. If we say significant other, that's like kind of gets both of them. Sneaky but smart. Here we go. Oh, outfit. That was the first thing I said too. But yeah, I guess sometimes you just got to go with the gut. It doesn't make as much sense to think it out all the time because you're just going with what most people say right off the bat, right? So, got it wrong because I overthought it this time. Man was next. Lesbian lover was not on there. Chat, 61 points. What do you want to go for? You can't triple out right now. You could get pretty close. You can get down to 1. What do you want to go for? 20? Well, you might want to even it out. Take 17 or something like that. I just go for 20. Where do you need to be a member in order to enter? Any guesses? Um, First thought is YMCA. Sometimes a golf club. Right now I'm at co-working space. You got to be a member here. Gym. Gym might be number 1. You got to be a member of like a clan or I was like the uh, the Masons, the Freemasons, a cult. You got to be a member of a cult. All right, I'm gonna say that most people said gym for number 1. Here we go. All right, 20 points. Do you want to go for 2? What's the second most top answer? Most popular? Gym or number 2? People would say. I think it's not obvious, so just take the points. Country club, golf course. Those are like the same thing if you ask me, but whatever. 20 points. Okay. Dusty needs to go for a win here. Place you wait where it could be awkward to make too much small talk with others. Place where you wait would be awkward to make too much small talk with others. Well, my first thought is the doctor's office. Nobody needs to know what you're doing in there. But that's just me. So the average person might say, um, 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 I don't know. Let's go with doctor's office. That sounds like a reasonable guess. Hospital. Yeah, same. We'll take that. Number 30. Number 2 answer would be sit and talk with others. Where do you sit and wait, first of all? Like hairdresser, DMV. I just got to take the points. I can't figure out what would be next. So if you guys haven't guessed, say it in the chat now. I'll give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bathroom. See, I wasn't even thinking about that. Bus stop. Take the points. Good thing I took those points. Okay, chat. You can get a triple nothing for the win. Doesn't work mathematically. So you might as well get down to, I mean, ideally you want to be less than 20 or less. So let's go for 7. Name a bird with really long legs. An emu, an ostrich. Ostrich. Number one answer. Take the points. Here we go. All right, getting close. Dusty, 15 for the win. Besides pants, name an article of clothing that might be made out of denim. Denim jacket. Going for the win. Nice. Take the points.
You win.
Dusty is the winner. Thanks for playing, guys. If anyone in the chat wants to play another game, just let me know your team name and we can play along again. Otherwise, I might call it a stream. Again, this was just kind of a tester. Feel free to mention now if you guys want to play another game. I'm going to see if I can find a little YouTube safe music just as a test. Okay, let's see. Playlists. Do you guys know any good YouTube safe, streamer safe? Here we go. Gaming music? No. All right, well, I'm going to play a few songs here. If anyone wants to play another game in the chat, please let me know. My name's Dustin. We're playing Triv101. It's a darts style trivia game. And yeah, it's brand new. We're testing it out. It's perfect for playing on Zoom, streaming. You can play at home on a big screen or at a trivia night somewhere. Start a new game. Anybody want to play? If you want to play along, just say so in the chat. All right, I'm trying to get some people in here playing. If anyone wants to join in, just type your team name in the YouTube chat. We'll start in a few minutes. We'll start a new game. We'll do one more game today, and then I'll come back with some more people later in the week. This is kind of a tester today, but thanks for stopping by. If anybody wants to play, click on the live chat and say your name. Again, I'll be playing live on YouTube chat. I'm going to test some other avenues down the road. I've got a Twitch. It's Triv101 on Twitch. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here. And if you prefer Twitch, the best way to let me know is to go over to Twitch and follow Triv101. We got time for one more game today. I'm going to come back later in the week, get some more people. Eventually, we'll have people chatting live on Discord, but again, we're just starting out. This is a new game, Triv101. We got to test out some things, make sure everything works well. If you want to play, click on the live chat option on YouTube. You can watch. If you just want to watch, go to fatcityentertainment.com. Just waiting until we get a couple more chatters, people playing along in the live chat. Once we get some people giving me their team names, then we'll start our last game today.
me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep
Who's ready to play some Triv101? Go into the live chat on YouTube. Say hi. Tell me your name. Let's play some games, yo. All right, let's get ready for our last game here. Well, we know I'm playing because I'm here. I can see other people are here, but nobody's figured out how to actually chat in the live chat yet. You're in YouTube. You go to live chat. You're like, yo, hi, I want to play. My name is Bob, or my name is Sally. It doesn't matter what your name is. Here's the thing, you can even make up your name. I almost recommend that you do that. I think we're only going to do a quick one. Let's do 75 points. 75 is about the same as the 101. Infinite questions. That's what, actually, yeah, that's what. Let's do 51. Let's take infinite questions off for the final game. Yeah? Sounds good? Anybody want to play? I'll do chat 1. We'll just do chat. We'll play teams. Me against you. Okay? Triv101 begins. Go to live chat to play along. I'll quickly let you know the rules. You can also see them in the description of the YouTube video. So we're playing like darts, going down to 0. You can get single points, double points, or triple points on any question by guessing the most popular answers. The number one answer, obviously, is first. If you want to go for a double, you can choose to go for a double, or you can take your points if you've gotten the first correct answer. So it would be the first, second, and third most popular response. If you want to play in the YouTube chat. If you prefer Twitch, we can also try this on Twitch. I'm sure I will do Twitch other days of the week. Maybe even later tonight I might come back. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and go follow Triv101 on Twitch if that's your preferred option. All right, Dusty, I'm number 1. I think I want to get an even number so I can double out or triple out maybe. So let's go to, I'm going to start with 11 here. Name a kind of court. All right, well, my first thought is tennis court. But obviously there's others. There's like a judicial court or a court in a mall. Food court. Yeah, actually, food court's pretty good. I gotta say tennis court's gotta be number 1. So I'm going tennis court off the bat. All right. So I've guessed the most popular answer. I got 11 points. Do I want to go for 22 and say I would probably go with food court, though it like judicial court. I'm just gonna take the points off the bat. Now here's the thing: we're playing basketball court, Supreme Court. Okay, there you go. We're playing single round, so all these numbers are gonna go away this game. Last game we played was infinite. This time is going to be a little different. All right, chat. Here we go. You guys want to go for 17. Something that can be stuffed. Well, if you were watching earlier, we may have had this one before, but this is a new game. Something was stuffed. Any guesses? Say in the chat, live chat, YouTube. I'll give you about 20 seconds to think about it while I play with the music. I'm trusting that this Spotify playlist is truly YouTube safe. Follow it. You can follow Fat City Entertainment on Spotify to find our playlists. All right, something that can be stuffed. What do you want to go with? Turkey? That's my first thought. There we go. Turkey. Number one answer. Unless I hear something better for the second answer, I'm just going to give you the points. If you think you can guess what the second most popular answer is after turkey, please say it in the YouTube chat. All right, 3, 2, 1. Taking the points. Stuffed animals, stuffed pillows. All right, Dusty, I can go for a double 20 for the win. I guess I better take that. 20's still on the board. Something guests do at a wedding. All right. Well, my first thought is dance, but I can think of some other good answers. And again, this is the most popular answer, so dance, I'm thinking is number one. Number two, eat, cry, kiss the bride. All right, number one answer I gotta say is dance. Correct. All right. Now, do I want to go for the win? What would two? Eat, eat, cry. I don't know. I'm not confident with eat. And we just started this game, so I'm just gonna take the points, get down within striking distance. Drink, see, there you go. I would have got it wrong. So it's a good thing I took the points. All right, 17's gone, so you guys can't go for the double 17 win. Triple doesn't work, so you better get down. If you can get below 20, you're looking good. So I think you should go for 18. Name a good day job for a bodybuilder. Day job for a bodybuilder. Wow, that's a tough one. Like I would say bouncer, but that's not a day job. Security, how about security? Police officer, bodybuilder, not like a desk job, that's for sure. All right, chat. Unless you tell me otherwise in the YouTube chat, I'm going to go with security. 3, 2, 1. Personal trainer. That is incorrect. Construction bouncer. Day job bouncer. Security wasn't even up there. You guys did not do very well there. Okay. I'm going to go for the win with the double 10. Name an article of clothing that you wouldn't wear to bed. Well, my first immediate thought is shoes, but also a jacket or a hat or a scarf or a parka. Lots of things. Let's go shoes. All right, number one. I think I got to just take the points because I can't think of what the obvious second. Maybe a hat or a jacket. Should I go for the win? I think I'm just gonna take the points. Hat or jacket. Jeans. Okay. Yeah, pants. That makes sense. Wouldn't have got that, but I took the points, so getting closer. All right, chat. What do you want to go for? These are the ones that are left. What do you think? You got to get under 20, but you also got to go with what's on the board. So if you go 19, then you'll have 15 left. That's still up, so that makes sense. 19. Name an animal that has rough skin. What do you think? Let's see. You can answer in the YouTube live chat. My first thought is like an alligator or a reptile of some sort. Frog, snake. I'm going to say alligator, unless somebody tells me otherwise. Can I get an alligator? Snake. Too bad. You guys should have guessed better. I was second. Elephant was third. All right, Dusty's going for. There's no 10 anymore because we're playing single round as opposed to infinite. Here we go. Dusty 10 or 5 double. Something about Alaska that non-residents might romanticize. Wow. Um, Isolation, mountains, wildlife. Residents wouldn't like this. What would they not like? Bears, wildlife, the cold. I'm going to say isolation for number one. Snow, cold. Okay, well, didn't get it. All right, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. I'm going to turn off the music. If you guys want to chime in, please do so in the YouTube live chat. If you're watching this after the fact, you can do a subscribe or check us out, Triv101 on Twitch. You can play our next games. We'll be back on Wednesday, I believe. I'll put up the schedule after the game. Wrong answer. Here we go, kid chat. You need some points here. So you might as well just get whatever the biggest one. 16 looks like it. Name something that causes a person to laugh. Something that causes a person to laugh. Well, please answer in the chat or I will go give you some options. A joke, being tickled, when somebody gets kicked in the groin. The last one was maybe a little morbid, but it's kind of funny. When somebody farts, that's funny too. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that. It's just natural to laugh at farting. I think I read somewhere that like the most ancient joke ever written is a fart joke on a hieroglyph, like a wall drawing, a cave painting. But I digress. Number one answer has got to be a joke. Funny joke, right? Anybody disagree? 3, 2, 1. Correct. All right. Do you want to go? You're down to 18 points. You can double 9 for the win, or you can try and get down to 2 points. But then, if you get down, here's the thing: if you get down to 2 points, you only get 2 chances. You got 2 and 1. If you miss both of those, or if I block you, then you're in trouble. I think you should just take the points. If anyone disagrees, please say in the chat. I'll give you 5, a 4, a 3, 2. Taking the points. Tickled would have been right. TV show, movies. We didn't need that many points, so we'll take that. All right, you're down to 18. Here's the thing, though. I got 10. I already blew it on 10 and 5. So now it's not going to be easy. 9, you're going to go. I could block you for double 9, be a little prick, and then go 9, 1. Or I could go 6, 4, 7, 3, 8, 2, 9, 1. Well, you're not going to. Well, if I do that, you're definitely going to block me. Okay, let's do 8. It's an activity you might do to prove you aren't afraid of heights. All right, my first thought is skydive. Second thought is tight rope walking, mountain climbing, bungee jumping. Anybody else? Activity you might do to prove you aren't afraid of heights. Got to go skydive. Here we go. Skydive. Nice. Taking the points. Bungee, rock climb would have been second and third. Most popular answer. Taking the points. Okay, chat. I left you an opportunity here. You need a double, or I'm probably going to win next turn. Here we go. Name a Hollywood man who would have no trouble getting dates if he were single. Hollywood man who would have no trouble getting dates if he were single. All right, well, any guesses in the YouTube live chat? Otherwise, I'm going to guess for you. 3, 2, I'm saying Brad Pitt. It's got to be number 1. Maybe Ryan Gosling or one of the Jonas Brothers or uh, um, Weird Al Yankovic probably would also. George Clooney. One of these things is not like the other. All right, I'm going with Brad Pitt unless somebody says otherwise on the YouTube live chat. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brad Pitt. All right. Now you need this for the win. What's number 2? Channing Tatum, Ryan Gosling, George Clooney. What is the second most popular answer out there? Out there. All right, unless somebody says otherwise, I am going to go with Ryan Gosling for the win, for the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ryan Gosling is correct. Taking the point, Tom Cruise. Nobody thinks he's attractive.
You win.
You win. Nice work, chat. You beat me on the last one. Came down to the nitty gritty. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and playing. If you would like to get in on the next round, please subscribe so you'll get a notification when we're going live. Also, go over to Twitch because I'm not sure yet. We're just testing it out where people want to watch and play. Yeah, there's a good chance we can do both. The only thing is, if you're playing in the chat, you can only use one or the other. But down the road, once we got lots of watchers, which probably won't be too terribly long till we're all rich and famous, we'll be doing it on like a Discord server where people can actually chat live, call in. Okay, if you like the game, go to fatcityentertainment.com to play Triv101 online. It's free to play. There is a premium version. That's the version that I'm playing right now with extra questions added. There will be New categories coming out soon: food and drink, science, sports, etc. Movies. Um, we'll get there, and I'll also get watchers doing survey questions so we can add them to the game. They're all survey questions, and let us know how we're doing. If you're watching after the fact, please let us know how you enjoyed it. Any feedback in the YouTube comment section, and hit subscribe. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll put up the schedule and a little bit of music to fade away, and then we'll see you next time. What do you guys want to hear? Here is the schedule. My name's Dustin Buckaroony. Please do a subscribe so we can get you in the next game.